see, I think that's perfect, right? Yeah, and we'll turn that up for when the actual conference starts. Yeah. I can't remember what paste is. Kerchow. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Like I said, we're just going to watch the Sony conference, and I promise I'll pull that up in just a second. But for the time being, let me just, yeah, we'll tweet that out. And then I'll pull up the conference. It hasn't started yet, but the pre-show's going. I don't really like watching the pre-show, or, yeah, I don't really care for the pre-shows. They kind of just do what we're doing right now, so we don't need to watch it. Hey, puppy. Sorry. Yeah, but I hope you guys are having a good day. Like I said, normally we play games, but I'm super stoked about E3. It's always really fun for me. I've just been a big fan ever since I was a kid, and so for me to like watch and react live, I think is really fun. So that's what we're doing tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be back to the, well, we'll do Nintendo, and then we'll be back to the normal games. Sweet. We got that shared everywhere it needs to be shared. So let's get this up on the screen. I think Ninja's playing some stuff. If you want, we can watch some Ninja. Let me get this set to go. Turn on the display capture. There we go.
Sony said deliberately we've got these 4 games that we're going to talk about. Are you expecting more?
So let's see.
And what are you expecting?
The pre-shows are always meh for me.
I didn't think Red Dead would ever show up. Rockstar traditionally is not a big fan of E3.
I don't know.
Yeah. And I had friends who were like, I feel
we'll
really good
keep the
about
volume
Red Dead
down a
being there.
touch
And
and
I don't know
then
what happened,
listen
but,
in.
like,
But yeah, I'm
2
super
days ago, all
stoked.
of a
The
sudden, I
conference
just
starts
felt
in
it.
5
I was like,
minutes, so
yeah,
we'll
I
be
would not
once it gets
surprised
going.
Because we know there's some exclusive stuff coming to PlayStation 4.
We'll be watching
show
it.
up anywhere at E3. That's
Live
where it would
reacting.
show up.
Yeah.
Great guess though, Andy. What's your take? What do you want to see?
Way to steal my take, Brandon.
I'm sorry. I can talk about Dreams. I'm excited about that, too.
Do you think Red Dead might show up tonight?
If it's going to be anywhere, this will be the place. I mean, we go back to like the days of Agent.
Will
you know,
Red Dead
things
show
like
up
that,
tonight?
That, like, you know, kind of made their one
At
debut
Sony,
that
though?
they were going to do.
I don't know, I
It's
just
gonna
don't-
be at E3,
I feel like
at the
Sony might not be
press
the place for it.
conference.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful. I'd love to see more on the game. I mean, I think it's the game that everyone's scared of.
Yeah.
And we want to learn more about.
And I said it could be there. It could very well be nowhere to be seen as well. And
Exactly.
It's just sort of hard to predict.
I would actually like to throw the question back at you.
Yeah.
The one game we didn't talk about was Death Stranding, and you would be the one that have the best information on that and what we might see tonight.
Well done.
So,
Well done.
back at you.
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm being honest with you. I know Hideo is coming by here on the show. I know they have a meaty piece of content that they're going to be showing on the game. But yeah, no,
I'm
been
like,
told nothing.
I don't even
Very
know.
secure about it. And
Besides
coming by the
Spider-Man,
show,
I'm really excited about
see what
Spider-Man.
happens. But yeah, I mean, my
I
hope
don't even know what
obviously is
Sony
that
has for
movie
me.
is saying it's
Like
you've seen
I
this
think
sort
they're
of,
really
you
gonna
know,
have to blow me away to
beautiful
beat
sort of
Microsoft, because I think
cinematic pieces the
Microsoft
past
just
two
totally
Game
crushed it
Awards
this
around
year.
the game. I think a lot of people
50
curious
games,
about,
something like that. I think they
what
did
is the
15 games,
game,
16
right?
of them
And I
were
think
like
this is, you know,
exclusive, and like 18
people
were
are sort of
exclusive, and like
expecting, oh, maybe he's
15
just
world
gonna show
premieres, 16
another,
world
you know,
premieres, or maybe it's
cinematic,
flip-flop, I don't know.
4-minute piece or something.
Here's the
You're
thing,
like,
I think we're
I don't know.
so
But gosh,
hyped
like
at this point
Sony
that I didn't
is
even
gonna
feel
really
it
have to
was like
step
a
it up.
Telltale game.
I don't know what they could. For me, I don't know what they
No,
could
that's
do
what I mean. I think that's the thing is people are like,
to,
some people
like,
are like, oh, well, is
come
there a
close to
game
hitting
there?
what
I think that's his
Microsoft did.
opportunity here, but I also have no idea when is that coming
Sorry,
out, how
just
far
checking on
away
the
are
dogs.
they?
Answer that tonight.
Yeah, so I don't know what Sony's gonna have to
But I
do
don't know. It's-
for
the thing
me.
is, I think the fact that they're focusing
I mean,
on
yeah,
these
they'll show
4
Call of
games,
Duty. They always
my
do. Well,
guess is that they're
they
gonna go
didn't used to. It
very
used to be
deep.
Microsoft that did that. I mean, they used to show Call of Duty, or they show Call of Duty, so I'm sure that that'll be fine. I don't know. I was excited. I'm excited about what Nintendo has tomorrow, more so than I am what Sony has tonight. Because I think with Nintendo, like, you never actually know what's going to be announced. Like, yeah, they're going to show more Smash Bros, which I'm super stoked about. Hopefully, like, some expansions on Splatoon 2. I'd love to see more on that. Maybe an Animal Crossing, a real new Animal Crossing. That's what I really want from Nintendo tomorrow. But like Sony, I don't even know, dude. Like Spider-Man, most anticipated game of the year by far. I'm super excited, but like, we already know about that. I already like know I'm buying it. I've got it pre-ordered. I've got the special edition pre-ordered. So it's like, what can they surprise me with? I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one with this like Debbie Downer attitude. But after I get 50 games from Microsoft, and I make they all look, not all of them, most of them look great. And I got a Halo 6 teaser. Like, what else can you give me? Like, I don't know if there's anything else I want from a conference. I think I'm a Microsoft guy. I love my Xbox, and I definitely favor that to my PlayStation. But I don't know. I love Sony. I just don't know what else they can give me. I think they're really gonna have to pull something out that I'm not expecting for me to be like blown away, or at least surprised. Like, I don't know. What is there left to show besides like games that we already know about? I'm sure they have something. Maybe we'll get like a new Infamous. Maybe, I don't know. I doubt we're not gonna. I don't think we're getting another Uncharted. Yeah, we'll see. What's it called 2? We'll see Last of Us 2. Maybe like finally get an idea of what that gameplay is gonna be like. Is it going to be another zombie thing, or is it going to be different? So that'd be cool, I guess. Maybe we'll see what's next for Naughty Dog. That'd be cool. I bet we'll see Spyro. We might see some more Crash Bandicoot stuff. Maybe a Crash Team Racing. Okay, I think what I would be most excited about for Sony would be like backwards compatibility for the PS3, PS2, and PS1, and then some remakes of like, if you gave me a Crash Team Racing remake, I would be I'd be so excited. So I hope for a Crash Team Racing remake. That's what I want. I want CTR. You give me that, and Sony will definitely bump up to a good conference. And I think they're getting ready to start. Let's see what's going on.
Afterwards, we'll be back here with Hideo Kojima. He's going to come directly here to tell us all about Death Stranding. So I'm going to see for the first time what you guys see. I haven't seen anything. I'm not joking. I'm so excited about this. The Last of Us, Spider-Man, and of course Ghost of Tsushima, and of course there'll probably be some other things. We expect the press conference to run somewhere between an hour and a half, as in past years, with Sony, maybe a little bit shorter. So we'll have it all for you here, uninterrupted live coverage on YouTube, and then afterwards we'll be joined by a lot of the developers of games on stage, and even some other Sony games, Concrete Genie, Dreams, which may or may not appear in the press conference, but they'll be here with us after the show. So this is the final big press conference of our live at E3 coverage, and you're going to see it uninterrupted coverage. So let's head on to the LA Center Studios.
All right, here we go.
For the PlayStation E3 Showcase 2018 live here on YouTube. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. And here we go. Enjoy the show.
Please welcome Sean Layden.
The event center looks weird.
Hey guys.
Huh.
Good evening, everyone.
Okay. Interesting choice for like the event center, I feel like.
And thank you for making the time tonight to come to church. This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday, for those of you who need to know that. But thank you for coming out. It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent.
Sorry, guys.
And for those of you who may be a bit apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't end that way. It doesn't end that way.
So I think we're good.
So, but again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year.
Yeah, it is a lot
we look at what the stories we tell, and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide. And that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight, we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. What we look at here at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your minds. And tonight, we're beginning here in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage, introduce to you, Gustavo Santaolalla.
This is definitely a different kind of conference. I wonder how it's gonna go over. Sometimes I really hate that generation. You just enjoy it. No, that's a rant for another day. It's totally gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be Last of Us 2. Wasn't that the theme for that?
To make a little round, I met little Sadie
Yeah.
and I shot her down. Went back home, jumped into bed. 44 pistol under my head. I woke up in the morning about 9:30. Hacks in the buggy standing on by. Jets and gamers standing around. Taking little Sadie to a burial. I began to think we did.
hate these things.
Tell me about it.
Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved he gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
Yeah.
She's putting on quite the show.
I give you guys 2 weeks until you're back together.
Not gonna happen. She, say something, dude?
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Oh, I'm here, aren't I?
Eden?
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir. Such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you. How bad do I smell? Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross. You love it. Every guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. Or not. Maybe they're jealous of you. I'm just a girl, not a threat. Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified. Fucker.
They are nested with sin. What is breathing? Holy shit! Whoa, no! No, no!
Jesus.
Spread out.
I don't know. Still kind of like questioning the points of the second game.
She went into the grass. Watch yourself. Ethan.
What?
Wolf. She came through here. Damn it. Double back. Go.
I have eyes!
I don't know. It's so stealthy. Just aren't it? I'm not into these kind of games. I love Naughty Dog, but I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be the game that like pulls me back in. gameplay looks fun, but what's the... I don't understand the point of a second one. I thought the first one was just so great alone. Maybe I'm just jaded towards sequels in general. I just kind of like, I don't know, you got your stuff that you do have your sequels on, and then just give me a one-off thing every now and then that's just meant to stand alone. But maybe that's just me.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 Showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase. And it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Shawn Layden. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and shot right across to the studio here.
Right over here. Well, it's good to have you here.
Well, it's great to be here. And I think that was a very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series, and I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
And I can't wait to see more of that. And that was first gameplay we saw there of The Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on there?
The rule number one is do no harm, right? Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope. You know, provide generalized, you know, advice about where we can take this as an industry and as a gaming culture. But honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And you know, I mean, speaking about making fans happy, I mean, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. You know, this is a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well. It has a huge legion of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, you know, I get a lot of tweets about New Game Plus. You know, is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating for God of War?
You know, it's crazy. With the advent of social media, we get a lot of real-time feedback from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is filled up with a lot of stuff that we could talk about here or not talk about at all. But it's all important. We take it all seriously. And New Game Plus is something that came through really strong and really hard through that kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the teams are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
Definitely.
As someone who miraculously finished God of War with a 2-year-old at home, that makes me very happy. I will somehow find more time.
But okay.
I will find time to He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
Kids don't try this at home.
Asleep. But yeah, thank you so much, Shawn. And it's great to hear that you and the amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
Hey, if we can create functionality and features that allow people to spend more time in the worlds we build, that's by definition a good thing.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So New Game Plus, that is confirmed, that is coming to God of War. We'll have full details on PlayStation Blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about too.
Yeah, and actually, Shawn, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation Showcase. I was wondering what the thought process was there.
Well, you know, every year we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year we felt that what we really want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games that we're working on right now, and get them to see a bit more about the stories you're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range of titles there, anything from The Last of Us 2, which you saw right now, through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost. So this year I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the games we're working on.
Wonderful. And we do have a lot more coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board. But,
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months. And available in stores, and that's our favorite web slinger.
Of course.
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to the pneumatic tube station then.
All right, please do.
All right.
And
wear the helmet.
We do have a lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime, we also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest from the world of Call of Duty.
Okay. This will be good. Call of Duty is always great. Nice. I think we already knew that though. I knew we, well, maybe it's just like a leak. That was a fun one. Nice. Oh, I love that map. Yes. Please. Sweet. And I'm sure we'll get Nuketown of some sort.
Get immediate access to Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. And we've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's happening?
That's
good
right.
to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we keep this moving here. And when it comes to Call of Duty, we know that a bunch of remastered maps from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this October on launch day. But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps, are coming to Black Ops 3 as well for those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But what if I don't own Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend.
Oh.
So tonight, we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop, and that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So
yes, very nice. This is why I love E3, because not only do we get to share awesome news with our audience, but PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat.
Get a little extra
little tasty treat.
Right, little mid E3 supply drop for you.
There you go. Perfect.
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share 5 really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
That's right. We had the countdown to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights.
Why didn't I get that game? It's no sense to me.
What is this? I have to figure out what happened. Okay, wake up, focus, remember.
That's maybe.
From the creators of Fee and flipping death.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
That's the spirit. Comes a heartfelt story in VR.
But really, who are you?
I don't know. None of those announcements just like made me care about Sony.
Welcome back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really So let's keep moving here. There was a lot of great stuff here. Oh, and we can see the crowd is seated. The people are about ready to go. This show's about to continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we can sneak in there before we cut away to the showcase.
Yeah. Yeah, let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in. Okay, so this next franchise boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they play that so much.
A lot. They do. And we're going to take a first look at the next chapter right now.
That's Destiny.
A lonesome star in a bitter sky. I hear the hungry ghosts calling out in the night. Just a couple victims of this prize. Am I strong enough to let things just die? Just to keep the spark alive. But if there's nothing on the other side, why can't I leave well enough alone and go to the light?
Just, come on, Sony, give me something. Spider-Man's gonna be what gets me back in, but just
that was a powerful new look at Destiny 2. Forsaken is coming out September 4th on PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one, and.
Yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up, and guess what? If you're at E3, you can play it at our booth.
Not too bad.
But
not too bad.
There's barely any time because we're about to get to the showcase.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight, but for now.
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think why keep people waiting? Let's get to it. We have so much more to cover.
Okay. Got a lot more in store. So let's check it out live right now.
Sorry, I just gotta keep an eye on the dogs. Okay. I don't know, this is the weirdest ever seen live. Honestly, don't know how I feel about it. Some kind of instrumental thing before every game. It's the big question. Oh man. Quality. Not that that guy was bad, don't get me wrong, it's just like, why? Same with the banjo, dude.
Temple's close.
Still just don't know if I'm feeling it. Sorry, I hate to keep saying that over and over. Gosh. I just want to be excited about what they're showing me right now. But I'm really just not. This E3 feels very much like it's a company that isn't willing to commit to the current console they got by like saying, hey, here's what's coming in the future, and they're like, here's what we have we're working on, and we're not committed to giving you anything after that. Is what I feel like they're saying with this conference. I feel like that they, with that statement about the whole, you know, PS4s and its end days, they're committing to that this is it. And then I feel like they're already geared up for PS5. I feel like next year is the year that they announce it. Potential launch date next year, but I feel like 2020 is going to be the launch date. But I just feel like they're not committed to the PS4 anymore. And this conference proves it. You're just going to focus on 4 games that we already knew about.
Where are they?
And one of them comes out in 3 months. Spider-Man is not the game. I'm excited about Spider-Man, don't get me wrong, but Spider-Man is not the game you want to focus on right now. It comes out in 3 months. Don't put all your eggs in that basket. Like, give me a reason to care about PS4. Past that. Past these games. Like, 4 games are not enough to hold me out for a year. Why would I care about 4 games?
Jin, you're late.
You're impatient. Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
Come on.
You think the monk's a hero?
We need him, Masako. Down.
We can take them.
No. Remember Sago Bridge. We strike quietly. They kill the monk.
I'll guard the exits. Just get that monk.
En amaran la husis manje. Iba ulos.
You're not missing much. Last of Us 2 look.
I do not understand.
This game is like a Japanese feudal Japan Uncharted. Oh, even Yuki's upset. They're only just one. I think they're not committing to showing us anything cool because they're ready for the PS5. Yeah, right.
He called reinforcements.
Yeah, right.
We have to move.
So they're halfway listening. Spider-Man's gonna be the only cool thing they show.
Masako!
Stand aside, Jin. You betrayed my family.
Run! If we fight, the Mongols win.
They already won.
You were my friend.
Give me monk.
No.
Okay, we're not playing right now.
You hear them coming? That's our enemy.
Sonny, get away from the power stack. What? Come on. Get up here, you little weenie dog. Bye.
The oldest house is a shifting place. There are rules and rituals. You can keep traveling deeper.
Okay, buddy. Oh, thank you for the kisses. You can stay up here instead of awkwardly sitting in the back. Is it? You're fine. I don't think a whole lot's gonna happen besides Spider-Man here in a minute.
Hello? Anybody there?
An old PlayStation 1.
Relax. You can't be here. I'm putting you under arrest.
Stop bullying your brother.
Stay back, sir. I've got this. Officer, you need help? What are you doing? Get off. No. Get off of me. Jesus Christ.
It's Jason Bourne.
Money's in my account. Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens. Due to the citywide outrage.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
Surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction. Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
Will you help me?
Of course. It's an impressive display of strength. But we never meant for this to happen.
It's coming. It's coming back.
this like a remake of the second one? Or is this like, was the new one a total like reboot?
Don't tell me what to do!
Yeah, that was announced at one of the ones earlier today. I think it was Ubisoft. I bet you the last Resident Evil game was a reboot, and that's just a sequel to last year's reboot.
From Squanch Games and the co-creator of Rick and Morty.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Bathtub Guy, and we're here at E3 to take some looks at this new game I'm going to show you right now. Trover Saves the Universe. Let's give it a look. Oh, whoa, there's some action platforming stuff in this little piece of shit. I'm the bathtub guy. I'm always in my bathtub, but, you know, that's not about me right now. It's about this game. Whoa, look at that. That's exciting footage I just saw.
Hey, puppy.
I'm playing it right now. Look at me.
Stop.
I'm a cool cucumber over here playing this cool game. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Why are you so happy?
Hey, is this Kingdom Hearts?
Because we get to be pirates again.
Yep, you always did like this world.
Still, it's a real shame we don't have a bigger ship.
I think you're running Pirates of the Caribbean. That's what's up. This game, thanks for the subscribe, dude. I don't want to be on my Streamlabs, but thanks for hanging out with us while we react to E3.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it?
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Sora, stand down. It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate aboard ship when said pirate offers to confabulate.
I'm looking for a box.
Get them!
Sora!
They have come for us.
Wait!
Oh no!
Stop!
Farewell.
Gosh, this song.
Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
Oh,
please, go away!
It's like the saddest song I've ever heard in my life.
And the Unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process!
You're following her.
Maybe she's one of the 7 pure lights we need. The new 7 hearts.
Now, set your heart free. And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Huh? Hey, liking the look. Got your hair, too.
Ooh, that's pretty. Nice.
Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers. Tears. Chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me. What's your level?
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries. That's all.
He did it.
headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long. The Timefall fast forwards whatever it touches, but it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, what's your status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
A crypto bite a day keeps the Timefall away.
You're too late. You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
sir, but I can't reach them over radio. Their comms must be down. What's your status?
Already here.
Oh, yeah.
Yuri? I thought you said it was secure.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad, it's usually worse. Look out! Yuri!
I'm slipping!
Gotcha. Hold on! You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party. Just in time for the fireworks.
Nice.
Looks like we made parole, boys. I'm out.
Electro? Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party.
I'm so excited about this game.
Everyone just quietly go back into your cells and lock the door behind you. Okay? Please?
Fighter! Get him down here!
Like fish in a barrel.
Catastrophic event detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Rhino.
Oh, hi, Rhino.
Hope you like surprise, Spider.
Surprise? What is he talking about?
Hey, what's your status?
Me? Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Electro must be working for someone.
This is too good to be true.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business.
Charge him! Don't let up!
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost done. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro.
Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase.
Gotta stop this guy. If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you.
Can't stop it. But I'm flattered that you still try.
Nobody ever takes me up on that offer. Gotcha. Vulture, what?
Long time no see. We're going to have so much fun.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Well, it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts.
I wonder if this is the beginning of the game or like middle.
Keep chasing. Party's almost over.
So much fun.
How do you like my new suit?
Dashing. Where'd you get it?
It's an exclusive club.
He said not to kill him. Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
Is it gonna be?
We definitely want.
Gotta be in stereo. What?
All right, that is the Sony PlayStation press conference, wrapping
That's how
up
they end it?
with all things.
Sad day. All right, you guys. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Gosh, I feel like that was the only part about the Sony conference that I cared about. It was super weird this year. I don't know. I feel like they're just very non-committal to the PS4 at this point. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Spider-Man still looks epic though, so we can still look forward to that. But I will be back tomorrow with some more streams. We'll be streaming Nintendo in the morning, and then I'll get back to normal games in the afternoon. But I will talk to you later, guys.